Okay, so I'm going to do a quick demonstration on one of the vulnerabilities we found in our setup and how we fixed it. So this is going to involve our lack of sequence numbers and how they allow replay attacks. So you can see here that I've set up our server, and so far it's taken one connection from this client over here. But then if I run our man-in-the-middle program, this man-in-the-middle program will now start to intercept any new clients, and it will store any packets that the client sends to the server. So if I start to play the game, you can see that the man-in-the-middle program is slowly capturing packets. And so when we start playing our game, our man-in-the-middle continues to build up its array of packets. And then at some point in the game, the man in the middle can then start to perform a replay attack. So if I use the command R, you can see that our man in the middle program has taken one of the saved frames and it has sent it to the server. And so you can see you can see that we can really mess with the game due to the lack of sequence numbers. And we can even block the input from the client so that they can't do anything anymore, and we can just replay some frames and yeah, just generally mess up the game type thing. And so I'm going to show as well how we stop this from happening. Okay, so we're now going to have a look at what happens after we've implemented our sequence numbers. So you can see that we have the same setup as before, and our client is going to get intercepted by our man-in-the-middle program like this, and then we will continue to play the game. And you can see that our man-in-the-middle program is still continuing to intercept our packets. I should note that the man-in-the-middle program cannot read any of these packets due to the encryption that we're using, but obviously without sequence numbers this doesn't stop them from performing a replay attack. And okay, so now our man in the middle is going to pause the relay, and it's going to start to try to mess with the game. So you can see that after adding our sequence numbers, our server can now it knows that it can now ignore these bad packets that it's receiving. So yeah, so you can see that by implementing sequence numbers, we were able to mitigate this vulnerability.